everybody, it's Tasty Thursday again. We are traveling again. Today we are going back across the Atlantic Ocean to the country of Mexico. And we're making a really delicious recipe that you would probably find if you went to anyone's home in Mexico. It's very simple, but it's very good. So we have just a few ingredients. One of our ingredients is brand new. We've never used this ingredient before. And it's actually, you might think of it as a Chinese ingredient, but we're going to use it for our Mexican food. And it is called wonton wrappers. Now you can get them in square form or round form. Today we're using the round ones. And they're very thin, and you might think they would tear easily, but they really don't. They're just little circles. So we're going to use these for the outside of our chicken taquitos, is what we're making today. So our other ingredients, we have some cooked chicken, we have some cheese, we have some salsa, and then I also have leftover corn. Now this is a good way to use up ingredients. If you have a little bit left over, go ahead and toss that in. If you like green peppers and onions, you can throw those in, chop some of those up, or black beans are good too. You could chop those up. We're not using those today, but those are just some options to get you thinking about what you could do. You also need a big mixing bowl, which I forgot to get out. So I'm going to pop down here and get my mixing bowl. Okay, now we're prepared. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take our chopped chicken that's already cooked and put that into our bowl. This is a pretty simple recipe. It goes together quickly, and like I said, it's a really nice way to use up leftovers. Okay, and then next we're going to add our salsa, and we just dump that right in. Give it a good stir. Now if you like lots of salsa, you can add lots of salsa. If you don't, just add a little. I added not quite a half a cup. And then we're going to add our cheese. Put it all in there. Stir it up. And then our last ingredient is going to be the corn. And we'll add that. Just a little bit. Just enough for a different flavor. Alright, so once it's all mixed up, you can kind of tell that it's not really all that pretty right now. But that's okay, because it's going to go inside and it's going to look really cool when we're finished. And taste good too. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is take our baking tray, and we're going to spray it with some of this nonstick spray that we've used quite a few times before. So you should all be professionals at using the nonstick spray. So shake it up just a little bit. You just spray it on your pan. Now as you will remember, that helps stuff not stick to the pan. That's why it's called non-stick spray. Alright, so now it's time to assemble our chicken taquitos. Oh, and I forgot one other thing we need is a bowl with just a little bit of water in it. We're going to dip our fingers in this. Okay, so the first thing we do, we're going to take one of our little wonton wrappers and we will lay it on our mat. And we're going to put just a little bit of our chicken mixture in it. Not too much or it won't close up. Okay. And now we're going to roll it. Oh, our oven's ready. I forgot to say, we're preheating our oven to 375. So we're going to take the ends and fold them in. And then we're going to, this is where the water comes in. Just dip a little bit on your fingers, and then you're going to put a little bit on each side. Now this helps the wonton wrapper then stick. So then you just fold it up. And I think I got a little too much chicken in this, and we're going to take some of this chicken out. There we go, that's better. And now we just roll it up. And I'll need a little bit more water over here to get this side to stick. And you'll see it makes like a little pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and finish making these up. We're going to bake them for about 20 minutes. You'll want to check them at 20 minutes, and then you might need to let them go a little bit longer, but what will happen is that the outside of the wonton wrappers will get nice and crispy. So we're going to let these bake, and I'm going to clean up. And then right before our taquitos are finished, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you a fun way to serve them in a really beautiful way. But also, while these are baking, we have one of our viewers has some really awesome things to tell us about Mexico. So viewer, it's all you. Take it away.
People in Mexico
speak Spanish. Lots of Mexicans here
Like
tacos, enchiladas, and tortilla chips. I'm gonna show you how to count in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Adios. Back to you, Ashley.
All right, so our chicken taquitos, ooh, look how crispy they are. Wow. All right, so we're gonna put these here to cool for just a couple minutes. Now, while those are cooling, before we serve them up, look at this really fun presentation. Now, this is really simple. All I did was take a green pepper and a red pepper, and I just cut them in half and scooped out the seeds. Now, inside of our red pepper, I put some sour cream, and inside of our green pepper, I have some cheese sauce that I warmed up in the microwave, and I'm gonna just put that right inside the green pepper. Now, I think this is just a really fun way to serve sauces. It's a lot more fun than just a plain old bowl. Plus, you can eat this when you're finished. And I know that some of you, one viewer in particular, loves to snack on green peppers, so that would be just the perfect snack for him. So, and then I've added a little bit of lettuce here in case any of our guests want some lettuce. So I'm going to let these cool for just a minute and go get another plate, and then we're going to come back to taste test to see what our taste tester thinks of our chicken taquitos.
She's a magician in the kitchen.
Aunt Liz TV.
Watched on Mondays and Thursdays.
Aunt Liz TV.
Cooking yummy foods and tasty treats.
Aunt Liz TV.
Give up orders and taste the bun sleep. Aunt Liz TV. It's time to eat.